still remember how you'd smile, like the sunrise stayed a while. But now the nights are cold and long, and every street feels all wrong. I reach for you in empty air, swear I can feel you standing there. But dreams don't hold, they slip away, like everything you couldn't say. They said your heart just gave out slow, but I lost mine the day you let go. You were the light behind your eyes, the spark that lit my darkest skies. Now all I see is shades of gray, since your warmth was torn away. You were the flame I couldn't save, now I'm just dancing on your grave. And though I try, I can't disguise, I still chase the light behind your eyes. I play the songs you used to love, but they just echo what I'm scared of. That time won't heal, it just forgets, and love becomes a lone regret. I talk to stars that never speak, sleepwalking through the same old week. Your laughter lingers in the air, but when I turn, you're never there. They say to find a brand new day, but mine all fade in shades of gray. You were the light behind your eyes, the hope I clung to through the lies. Now I just walk through shattered glass in the ruins of our past. You were the fire I couldn't hold, now all that's left is getting cold. And though I try, I can't deny, I still search for the light behind your eyes. Maybe heaven stole you too soon, left me howling at the moon. I'd give it all, I'd trade my soul, just to have your light to hold. You were the light behind your eyes, the one that made me feel alive. Now even daylight feels like night without your guiding light. And if this is how the story ends, let me go where you began. 'Cause I can't breathe, I can't survive without the light behind your eyes. So shine for me just one more time, light behind your eyes. We drove too fast with blinded faith, chasing dreams we couldn't save. You said forever like a vow, but forever's just a memory now. We built our world on songs and scars, under fading city stars. Thought love could stand the storm and strain, but we were just too wild for rain. Now I'm staring down this long goodbye. With every mile I wonder why all that's left are wasted hearts and empty roads, pieces of a love that no one holds. We burned too bright, we fell too hard, now we're just echoes in the dark. I still wear your name like a tattooed ghost, but you're just another exit I can't close. In this map of might have beens we wrote, all that's left are wasted hearts and empty roads. You took the sunset, I kept the rain. You moved on on, I stayed in pain. I still drive past the place we kissed, just to feel what I still miss. The songs we loved are hard to hear, each line a wound, each chord a tear. And every red light feels like fate, holding me where it's too late. Now I talk to ghosts and motel lights, as if your shadow might reply. All that's left are wasted hearts and empty roads, love lost where no mercy ever goes. We flew too high, then came the fall. Now I don't feel much at all. I still chase your voice on this radio, but you're gone like smoke in the afterglow. And every goodbye still explodes in wasted hearts and empty roads. Maybe some stories aren't meant to last. Maybe love burns out that fast. But if I had the chance again, I'd lose it all just to begin. All that's left are wasted hearts and empty roads, memories etched in lines I never chose. You were the fire I couldn't tame. Now all I hold is just your name. Still driving on through the undertow, a prisoner of a love I can't let go. So here I am where no one knows the ways, with wasted hearts and empty roads. Yeah, baby, all that's left are wasted hearts, empty roads. I walk these halls where laughter used to live. Now it's just echoes that time won't forgive. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, like you vanished but left yourself. I try to sleep, but the night just stares. The quiet screams you're not there. Every breath feels out of place, like this house forgot your face. You didn't leave a note or sign, just the silence you left behind. Now I'm drowning in the quiet where your voice used to sing. The stillness cuts like thunder, tearing through everything. I'd give the world to hear your name one last time, even in pain. But all I have to hold tonight is the silence you left behind. Your jacket still hangs on the door, like you're coming back, like before. But days go by and nights collapse into memories and faded nights. I talk to shadows on the wall, pretending you're still here at all. But love like this don't fade with time. It just echoes down the line. I call your name, but there's no sound, just the ache that's all around. Now I'm drowning in the quiet where your touch used to be. The emptiness is louder than any broken melody. I'd trade the silence you left behind? Was it too much, too late to say? Did you slip through love that way? If heaven took you without goodbye, it left me here just asking why. Now I'm haunted by the quiet where your love used to shine, and every breath I take alone feels like crossing some old line. You were my song, my sweetest sound. Now there's nothing, just hollow ground, and all I have to keep me tied is the silence you left behind. Yeah, the silence you left behind. If goodbye had a face, I'd know it well. It'd wear your smile, the one that fell when you said I can't stay anymore, and walked right out that open door. If goodbye had hands, they'd be cold, like yours when you let mine go. No warning shot, no final plea, just silence where your love used to be. I curse the air, I scream your name, but nothing ever feels the same. If goodbye had a face, I'd look it in the eyes, ask it why it stole my skies, why it left me here torn and bruised in a war I never thought I'd lose. If goodbye had a voice, I'd make it speak, tell me why you left me weak, but all it gives is endless space. If goodbye had a face, it'd wear your grace. If goodbye had feet, they'd echo loud down empty streets, through crying crowds, each step a mark on what we were, each mile a wound I can't endure. If goodbye had lips, they'd lie so sweet, whisper promises they'd never keep, and I'd believe it all again, just to lose you in the end. I talk to ghosts that look like you, but shadows never tell the truth. If goodbye had a face, I'd stare it down, make it feel what's breaking now, show it pictures, songs and nights it stole from me when it turned off the lights. If goodbye had a heart, it'd bleed like mine, but it just smiles and crosses the line, leaving nothing but time to chase. If goodbye had a face, I'd punch the lies, I'd hold the pain, I'd beg for one last chance again, but goodbye just fades into the sky like you did, without a why. If goodbye had a heart, it'd bleed like mine, but it just smiles and crosses the line, leaving nothing but time to chase. If goodbye had a just like yours, the night pure regret, the final tear you never cried, the part of you you left to die. If goodbye had a soul, it'd wear my scars, collect the pieces of all we are, but all I have shine. I whispered truths you'll never know, in verses soaked with please don't go. I bled these chords with shattered hands, each line apart you'll never understand. This melody's a silent scream for a love that died inside a dream. I play it loud, but it feels so small. You won't be there to hear at all. This is a song you'll never hear, sung to the ghost of yesteryear. Every note a broken prayer for the love that isn't there. I'd give the world to see you turn, but bridges crash and still hearts burn. So I sing into the disappearing, a song you'll never hear. I kept your photo on my shelf, next to the pieces of myself, the words I never found in time, now echo in this hollow rhyme. The stage is set, the lights are low, but you're not out there in the glow. So I sing to shadows in my chest of all the words I should have confessed. The silence cuts like broken glass, a future lost inside the past. The silence cuts like broken glass, a future lost inside the past. This is a song you'll never hear, played through every falling tear. It's not on charts, it won't be gold, just a story left untold. I trade the rhyme to hold you close, but life moved on and I lost hope. Still I sing though you're not near, a song you'll never hear. Maybe in some other life you turn around before goodbye, but in this one it ends this way, with a song I write, but you won't stay. This is a song you'll never hear, but I sing it just to feel you near. Through every chord I see your face, and fall again in that same place. No one chord now, just stayed in sound as I lay this memory down, and all that's left is crystal clear, a song you'll never hear, a song you'll never hear, but I'll keep singing it for you. I walked the path where we once stood, ashes where dreams used to be good. Your voice still haunts these empty nights, like smoke that never fades from sight. I held the match, I struck the flame, but never meant to play that game. Now all that's left is burned out time, and echoes screaming through my mind. I tried to turn, but it's too late. Now I carry all this weight. ago, and I've got nowhere left to go except these ashes where you slept, where every promise now is dead. Through the fire of regret, I stand where love and loss have met. With every scar I learned too late that I was carving out our fate. I reach for you in every flame, but all I find is my own shame. This is the cross I can't forget, walking through the fire of regret. Still walking through the fire of what I can't undo. You said forever with frost in your breath, held my heart like a loaded thread. The fire in your eyes was a borrowed flame, and I was just a pawn in your little game. I trusted love wrapped in your skin, but I didn't see the storm rolling in. Now I'm caught in cold winds and warmer lies, frozen tears and long goodbyes. You said it's real, but I heard the spin. Your lips were soft, but truth wore thin. I gave you the sky, you gave me the night. Now I sleep with the dark and a dim street light. Yeah, I'm living where the silence cries, cold winds and warmer lies. You kissed me like you missed me too, but your eyes were somewhere I never knew. You came home late with a practiced smile, said, baby, it's just work. I believed for a while, but even angels learn to fall when the writing's bleeding on the wall. Now I'm caught in cold winds and warmer lies. You turned our truth into disguise. You played the part with perfect grace while I searched for love in a stranger's face. I gave you all, you gave me goodbyes. Now I dance with ghosts under cloudy skies, in a house where the fire died. Cold winds and warmer lies. You left like thunder, no time to speak, and I've been chasing closure every week. But closure's just a word we sell to make heartbreak easier to tell. Fine, I'm done with cold winds and warmer lies, done with chasing your disguise. You stole my peace, I found my truth in broken glass and shattered you. Now I rise and I won't apologize for loving wrong with open eyes. I walk through hell, now I realize you were the cold and I survived. Yeah. Cold winds and warmer lies. time of me still waits, like a prayer at heaven's gates. You were the light that lit my truth. Now I walk this world split in two. I smile, I try, I carry the weight. 'Cause half of me, yeah, half of me still waits. Still waits. Still waits. Half of me still waits. We built this house on lightning skies, on whispered dreams and hopeful lies. You held my hand like we were brave, but even heroes can't outrun waves. We heard the warnings, felt the chill, but loving you was standing still. This is the storm we never survived. We broke apart but called it try. You were the thunder in my chest, I was the calm you never kept. And though we swore we'd make it right, we drowned beneath our own goodbye. This is the storm we never survived. Cracked, the sky went black, but I still prayed you'd make it back. You ran from fire, I stood too long. Now silence echoes where we belong. We should have left before the flood, but stayed and called it love. This is the storm we never survived, a hurricane of hearts and pride. You were the wind that shook my faith, I was the shelter too late to save. And though we tried with all our might, some stars burn out before they shine. This is the storm we never survived. Now the rain's just memory, falling hard where you used to be. I walk alone through all the remains of us washed out in yesterday. This is the storm we never survived. We held on tight, but love was blind. You were the flash that lit my soul, I was the fire you couldn't hold. We reached for heaven side by side, but even angels run and hide from the storm we never survived. Now the skies are quiet and the air is dry, but I still hear the storm we never survived. I see your face in every flame, calling out a broken broken name. The wind still speaks in your goodbye, while I'm just learning how to die. I kept your letters worn and torn, like pages from a love long gone. Each line a wound I read again, a silent scream beneath my skin. They say the pain will fade in time, but baby, you're still carved in mine. So bury me in yesterday, where the world still knew your smile. Don't lead me through tomorrow, I've lost the will to try. If love is just a shadow of the fire we let decay, don't save me from the darkness, just bury me in yesterday. Your ghost is dressed in memories, dancing through my tragedies. The mirror shows a hollow man, still reaching out with shaking hands. I whisper things I never said to the space beside my bed. I wear your silence like a chain, wrapped around my every pain. They say the heart will find new light, but mine still breaks it every night. So bury me in yesterday, where your voice still sang my name. Don't drag me through the daylight if the end still feels the same. I'd trade 1,000 sunrises for one more night to stay. If I can't wake up with you, then bury me in yesterday. No resurrection in this song, no saving grace to carry on. If love was war, I lost the fight, but I still dream you every night. So bury me in yesterday, let the past become my grave. Lay me down where we were real, before the world began to change.